Welcome to my potting shed here at home. I'm here with a short video on how I transplant my leek seedlings into their final growing position. Back in early spring I sowed my leek seeds in a seed bed. Now in early July they have grown on to the size ready for transplanting. The ideal size for this is approximately pencil thickness, and here is an example of one that I've just dug up from my seed bed. I need to trim this both top and bottom before I transplant into the planting hole. I'm looking for approximately a 9-inch cutting on the stem, and to gauge this I use a pair of normal kitchen scissors. I need to trim the top of the plant off, okay, and to compensate for this I also need to reduce the length of the roots by approximately half, like so. Now the reason for this, I've been told, is when you actually plant the leek plant, you've actually effectively root pruned it, and by doing this you will encourage the transplant to form new roots in greater quantity, which will give you a better resulting leek plant. Now here in this pot in front of me I've actually already dibbed a hole 6 inches deep, which is the depth that you would need to do on your plots. One tip that I've picked up from my allotment site, a few of the regulars: if you dip the roots and give them a swirl in some water, the weight of the water on the roots actually helps them hang downwards. So when you transplant into the hole, okay, the roots will actually be sitting nicely on the bottom of the hole rather than curled up. If the roots are left curled up, you may find that it will not transplant successfully. By dipping them in the water and letting the roots hang down, you're ensuring a better transplant. Now with leeks it's important not to backfill with soil, otherwise you'll find some of the grit and the soil will actually get behind the leaves, which will result in a not very nice experience when you come to eat the leeks. And what you do is you just fill the planting hole with some water up to the top, like so, and what happens there, the water will actually settle the roots and some of the soil around the roots. Now you should find that's all you need to do. If however the weather is extremely dry, it is worth going back probably 3-4 days later and watering exactly the same way again to ensure that the transplant takes place. And that's it really. And obviously during the winter you will have perfect leeks. Thank you very much.